Go.
Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Kay of Elysium Entertainment here with League of Hot Geeks, courtesy of Twilight Comics, and I'm here at UD Replicas with Dave. How's it going, Dave?
Good, man. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Yeah, nice to meet you. So basically, I wanted to ask you, like, UD Replicas, like, where did it come from? Where's the inspiration? Why?
You know, that's a good question. UD stands for Universal Designs. That's the parent company.
All right,
when
cool.
I started Universal Designs, we were a costume making company. So now you're going to see the connection to the costumes and how things look the way they do, because I used to make costumes, number one.
All right.
Number two, I moved to Italy in 1993 and worked in the clothing industry. So I moved back to Toronto in 2001. So I spent about 8 years learning how to make clothing. When I started Universal Designs in 2001, the costumes evolved into clothing. So what I learned in Italy, how to make leather garments and the costuming experience, putting the two together, we end up with UD Replica leather outerwear. And in 2008, we got our first license with Warner Brothers to do the Batman outerwear. And it just snowballed from there. And as of today, we've got 10 studio licenses. So we started off as a humble costume making company, and I want to believe we're still a humble company, but with a lot of licensing, 75% repeat business, thousands of customers, and you know, knock on wood, we're showing regular yearly growth from year to year. So that's in it in a nutshell.
That's it. That's really, really good. And you know, you create jobs, right? So that's really good. So can you tell us a little bit about some of these costumes? Like,
This is new, and this for me is a pretty big deal. We just closed a deal with Live Nation for K.I.S.S. outerwear. And as somebody who's grown up with K.I.S.S. all his life, this was a big deal for me.
Right.
So these are the first two. There's another one hanging over there, 3 that we've introduced.
Right.
And they've given us latitudes to even do custom versions of their makeup. You know, how cool is that? You know, so we take literally any brand, but it's got to be something that I have an emotional connection to. You know, I've got to feel good about it to be able to, you know, make something work out of it. Right. You know, G.I. Joe's another one. Great film, great franchise, and great costumes. This is the Baroness. Okay. Other one from G.I. Joe is Cobra Commander, which is the one standing right over there. How sweet is that? Look at the armor on the shoulders and in the forearms. You know, and we've evolved into a lot of different other things. This is a Halo Master Chief street jacket. So not only are we doing movies, but we branched off into the video games as well. So, you know, while this is still a work in progress, check out how cool the back is. I mean, look at the details that we're starting to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all of this is
of
motorcycle wear. So this is all made out of form-molded leather over motorcycle-grade body armor. These things are tanks.
Great.
So as we go along, the Batman suits, and this has got actually the backpack over top of it. In the Dark Knight, when he jumped off the building in Hong Kong, he had this really cool backpack on, and I made it into a functional backpack. It holds about 4 cans of Coke, your iPad, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So it's functional. But I think the big news, together with K.I.S.S. and Halo, is the Man of Steel suits.
Okay.
Yes. So you can actually see that we used his abs to create the jacket here. See that? It's got the full muscle suit inside. It's got the thighs. And what I'm really proud of is that these are all leather suits, and we've got the texture right on top of it. Look at that. And that's all silicone. Yeah.
And that all came right here.
That's him.
Yeah.
So the zipper's hidden underneath the logo, and that's how we create. That's how we create the full illusion. So this is a jacket, pants, and boot combo. The collars come off. So if you have a low riding helmet when you're riding your bike, the collar's unzipped so that it doesn't rub against the back of your collar. Whereas Zod, you can see the collar still on.
Right.
See?
So yeah, definitely not costumes, but outerwear. And if you love motorcycles, then you can look like Superman and General Zod at the same time. I really appreciate what you're doing here for the community. I really appreciate it. It's awesome.
Thanks, dude. I mean, look, for me, it's real simple. You ride a bike, you're covered. You don't ride a bike, you want to have a cool-ass leather jacket.
Right.
What's cooler than something like this? Now, it may not be for everybody, but at the same time, if you want to stand out and you're not shy, it's for you.
Exactly. So that's it, guys. Kay, Dave, UD Replicas. Thanks.
Thanks, dude.